Hello, English learner. Welcome to English.Conversation. My name is Jack.
And my name is Mary.
Yes, we're happy you're here. Whether you're walking, working, or just relaxing at home, thank you for joining us today.
Today's topic is something very important in everyone's life. We're talking about the power of money.
Yes, money is everywhere. We use it every day, right? To buy food, clothes, pay rent, go to school. Almost everything needs money.
Exactly. But money is not just about spending. It also affects how we feel, how we live, and even how we make decisions.
In this episode, we're going to talk about what money really is, how it helps us, how it can sometimes cause problems, and how we can use it in a smart way.
And don't worry, we'll keep it simple. We know many of you are learning English, so we'll speak slowly and clearly.
All right, let's get started. First, let's talk about a very basic question. What is money? All right, let's start with a simple question. What is money?
Good question. Money is something we use to buy things and pay for services. For example, when you buy bread at a shop, you give the shop money.
Yes, it's like a tool. Just like a hammer is a tool to build, money is a tool to trade, to give and receive.
Exactly. A long time ago, people didn't have money. They used something called barter. That means they traded things. For example, I give you apples and you give me eggs.
Right, but barter was not easy. What if I don't want your apples?
Aha! Then we have a problem. That's why money was created. It's easier. Everyone accepts it.
Today, money comes in many forms. The most common is cash, paper bills, and coins.
But now, many people also use credit cards, bank apps, or even digital money like PayPal or mobile wallets.
That's true. You don't always need to hold money in your hands. You can just tap your phone and pay.
But no matter the form, the idea is the same. Money helps us buy things, save for the future, and take care of our needs.
And money is not just about shopping. It also helps us travel, study, and build our dreams.
Yes, and even though money looks simple, it has a big role in our lives. That's why today's topic is so powerful.
Before we move on, here's a fun fact. Did you know the first coins were used over 2,500 years ago in a place called Lydia, that's in modern-day Turkey?
Wow, that's amazing! Money has a long history, and even today, it's always changing. We now have things like cryptocurrency too.
Yes, but don't worry, we'll keep things simple today. Let's now talk about how money plays a role in our daily lives.
So now that we understand what money is, let's talk about something very real. How we use money in daily life.
Yes, because money is part of almost everything we do. From the moment we wake up, we use things that cost money. Water, electricity, food, transportation.
That's right. Even the coffee you drink in the morning. You paid for it. Or maybe someone else paid, but still, it costs money.
Haha, yes. And that's why people go to work, to earn money so they can pay for these things.
Exactly. We earn, then we spend. That's the basic money cycle for most people. But it's important to also think about saving, not just spending.
Right. Let's talk about that. Some people spend all their money as soon as they get it, but saving a little, even a small amount, is very important.
Yes. For example, if you earn $100, maybe you can save $10 or $20. That money can help you later, for an emergency, or for something big, like a trip or a phone.
I like to call it a future gift. When you save, you're giving your future self a gift.
That's a great way to say it. And saving helps you feel more secure. You don't feel so stressed when something unexpected happens.
Let's talk about budgeting. In simple words, a budget is just a plan for your money.
Yes, it's writing down how much money you have and how much you want to spend on different things. For example, rent, food, travel, fun.
I do this every month. I write it in my notebook. It helps me see where my money goes.
Me too. Before, I didn't do it, and I always ran out of money by the 20th of the month.
Haha, same. Budgeting helps you control your money instead of letting your money control you.
Exactly. And when you make good money choices, life becomes a little easier.
Also, money helps us support others. Maybe we give to family or to a friend who needs help or to charity. That's also part of daily life.
Yes, and it feels good to share when we can. So as you can see, money is not just coins and numbers. It's something we use, feel, and think about every day.
That's so true. Now let's go a little deeper. How does money affect our freedom and the choices we make in life?
All right, Sarah, here's a big question. Can money give us freedom?
Yes, I think it can. When we have enough money, we can make more choices. For example, we can choose where to live, what to eat, or even where to travel.
Exactly. If you want to take a vacation or go back to school or start a business, you need money to make those things happen.
And when we don't have enough money, sometimes we feel stuck. Like we have to stay in a job we don't like, or we can't go to the school we want.
Yes, so money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy options. And options are powerful.
Let me give an example. My friend wanted to study art in another city, but she didn't have enough money. So she waited, worked part-time, saved for 1 year, and then finally she went.
That's a great example. She used money as a tool to follow her dream.
And she felt free because the money she saved gave her a choice.
I also know people who want to move to a new country, but they can't right away because of money. So they plan, save, and slowly work toward that goal.
Yes, it takes time. But when you understand how money affects your freedom, you can start to make better decisions.
It's also about control. When you have money saved, you don't have to say yes to everything. You can say no to things you don't want.
That's powerful. You feel calm, not afraid. You don't have to borrow or beg. You can choose what's best for you.
But remember, you don't need to be rich to have some freedom. Even a little savings can give you peace of mind.
Absolutely. It's about being smart, not being rich.
So, listeners, think about what freedom means to you. Is it traveling, studying, helping your family? Whatever it is, smart money habits can help you get there.
Beautifully said, Henry. Now, let's talk about something we all feel when it comes to money: emotions. All right, let's talk about something many people don't often say out loud: money and emotions.
Oh yes, money isn't just numbers or paper. It can make us feel a lot of things: happy, worried, excited, or even scared.
That's true. For example, when we don't have enough money, we often feel stress or anxiety.
Yes. You start thinking, can I pay rent? What if something bad happens? It's a heavy feeling.
And sometimes, even when we do have money, we can feel confused. Like, should I save it? Should I spend it? What if I make the wrong choice?
Exactly. And sometimes we use money to feel better, like emotional spending. You're sad, so you buy a new shirt or order food online.
Haha, yes, I've done that. It feels good for a moment, but later you may regret it.
That's why it's good to ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it or because I feel something?
That's a great question. We need to understand our feelings about money. Did we grow up with too little? Were we told money is bad? All those things shape how we feel. And all these feelings are normal. The key is to be aware. When you notice your emotions, you can make better choices.
Yes, money should help you, not control your feelings.
So remember, money is not good or bad. It's just a tool. But how we feel about money, that's something we can learn to manage.
I love that. Okay, now let's talk about something really important. Why everyone should learn about money. Even just the basics. So far, we've talked about what money is, how we use it, and even how it makes us feel. Now, let's ask something important. Why should we learn about money?
Good question. This is called financial education. That just means learning how to manage money, how to spend, save, and plan wisely.
Right. Sadly, many schools don't teach this, but it's something we all need in real life.
Yes, you don't need to be an expert. Even basic knowledge can help a lot, like knowing how to make a simple budget, how to save a little each month, or how not to spend more than you earn.
And when you learn these things, you feel more confident. You feel like, yes, I can take care of myself. I can plan for my future.
Exactly. It's not just about money, it's about personal growth. When you grow your money skills, you grow as a person.
And the good news is, it's never too late to start. You can begin learning about money today, even just by listening to this podcast.
That's right. Start small. Read a little, watch simple videos, ask questions. Step by step, you'll get better.
And we're here to help. That's why we do this podcast, to share simple ideas for real life.
Well said, Henry. And now let's share a few final tips and reflections before we end today's episode. Wow, Henry, we've talked about so much today. What money is, how we use it, how it makes us feel, and why learning about money matters.
Yes, it's been a great conversation. And remember, money isn't just about numbers. It's about choices, freedom, and peace of mind.
Before we finish, let's each share one simple tip for our listeners.
All right. My tip is, make a small budget every month. Just write down how much you earn and how much you spend. This helps you see your money clearly.
That's a great one. My tip is save a little, even if it's just $1 or $5. It may feel small now, but over time it grows and it builds a strong habit.
Very true. Start small, stay consistent.
And most of all, don't be afraid to talk about money. Ask questions, learn a little each day. That's how you grow.
Yes, you are not alone. Everyone is learning. You're doing great just by listening to this podcast.
All right, friends, we hope this episode helped you think about money in a new way.
Stay with us, because up next we'll talk about time management and how it connects to personal growth.
Thanks for listening. Now let's head to our closing. Thanks again for joining us on the Personal Growth Talks podcast.
If you enjoyed today's topic, the power of money, please follow, like, or share this episode with a friend.
And remember, personal growth is a journey. You don't have to be perfect, just keep learning, step by step.
We'll see you next time with another simple, powerful conversation to help you grow. Bye for now.